Can you really get a full face of makeup at the dollar store for $10? Let's test Dollar Tree makeup and see what's hot and what's not. Okay, so off camera, to get some hydration back into my skin, I had to use my e.l.f. Thirst Burst drops. Now, next up that I saw is this Spa Essentials Glow. It has niacinamide in it, and this is supposed to give you a glowy look. So it says to apply 3 to 5 drops to clean skin. So I'm going to do that. And it has these little colored spheres in there. I don't know if it does anything. Although I didn't pick any up. Here we go. I picked one up now. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see how this goes. It has a very light citrusy kind of smell. Similar to oranges. I'm not mad at it. It smells pretty good, actually. Okay, so that niacinamide glow serum, I think is a little bit of glow to my face. So I would say this is a win. Now, as far as foundations or concealers are concerned, the Dollar Tree I was at only had foundations and concealers for darker skin. I managed to find two, after sorting through everything, two concealers that I'm going to use as foundation all over my face. And they're both by LA Colors. This one is in True Beige, and this next one is in Nude. So I'm going to try them on one half of my face and see what the color looks like. Okay, I'm a little bit scared because these are looking a little bit dark, at least this one is. But I'm going to try them on half my face and see what this looks like. So this is the lighter of the color. Very creamy. I like the consistency. It's very, very light coverage. It's hardly doing anything, actually. And this is my fingers. I'm not even using a brush or sponge. So now let me try the other half with that darker shade. I mean, the color match is good. It's just very, very light, almost no coverage at all. And for concealer, I expected it to be darker. Oh, well, this isn't coming out a lot. Oh, so that one is significantly darker. It's not coming out a lot out of the tube. As you can see, I'm struggling with this. Trying to get some more product on here. It's very, very thin. All right, let's blend with my fingers and see what we can do here. Well, the shade is really off. It's darker than my natural shade. I'm just going to fix it up with the lighter color. Okay, so I tried to salvage the situation by adding a little bit more of that lighter color. And this is what I came up with. It looks very thin, very skin-like. Very, very light coverage. It's more like a beauty balm, if anything. So I'm a little bit disappointed. But I did like this, like this one I did take out of the package. It was by Be Pure, and it's called the Green Tea Makeup Blending Sponge. This one works really, really well, so this was really a hit. Okay, next up on the list we have Ioni Liquid Blush. And Ioni, some of you guys may know that they make really good eyelashes. I personally don't use eyelashes. I tried so many times, but there's a knack to using them. If you guys know of any tricks, help me out. Okay, now this color is a pretty color. It's called Soft Pink. Okay. It has a very chubby doe foot applicator. Not much of a smell. Very soft pink color. Okay, let's see what this can do. It says it's buildable. It's a very, very light wash of color. Okay, here's one cheek. It looks like a pale lavender. Okay, that's really pretty. I like it. I like it a lot. This one's definitely a win. So what I like to do with my blushes, I like to use it as an overall bronzing effect. So I don't want just my cheeks to have some color. I like the rest of my face to have a color too, so let's do that. Let's hit the other areas of my face. The chin, along the jawline. Little flush of color on my forehead. It just gives it a sun-kissed glow all over the place. And let's see if this is buildable. I think it's going to be, because it's a very light color, very light flush of color. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely buildable. Again, very light flush of color. I like it, and my glow is still showing through. Okay, I would have to put this Ioni blush on the win list. Next up, we have the LA Colors. Well, it's not a quad, there's 6 of these, and these are earth tones. And this is normally, these are the colors that I gravitate towards. Okay, now that concealer had some time to set, I'm going to go in with, this is useless. I'm going to go in with this nudie color on my brow bone. These don't have colors, so I can only describe them to you. This looks like a tan color. They're very, very soft, tiny bit of fallout, but not terrible. Okay, that looks pretty good, pretty decent, pretty good color payoff with this one. So I'm not sure what I want to put on my lid, so I'm going to start swatching these. I'm interested in these, these 2 shimmery colors. I'm going to swatch them and see what they look like. Ooh, that's a really, really pretty deep color. And this is like a taupey color, a lot lighter. I'll try the lighter one. So I'm just going to use my fingertip for this. That is very, very shimmery. Very impressed for $1.25. Okay, well I have to say the color payoff of that taupey shimmery color is really, really good. Very, very impressed with that. So now I'm going to go in with this LA Colors automatic eyeliner in brown because at my age, full disclosure, I'm 58 years old. Black eyeliner is going to be very harsh on my eyes. So brown is a much better color option. Okay, so here it is, LA Colors Auto Eyeliner. Oh, it's a fully retractable pencil. These are my favorite, because who has time to sharpen? Let's see what the color payoff is like. It's not a vivid brown, it's more of a muted brown. I do like the control of the retractable eyeliner. For $1.25, you really can't go wrong with that. Okay, actually it's not a bad eyeliner, it really isn't. I'm going to add this to my win list. Next on my list is LA Colors Shadow Stick. And this, it just says Glam, that's the color. It says no sharpener needed. And this looks like an olive green, a shimmery olive green. Let's take it out of the package and see how this performs. So, oh, this is really great. It's another retractable one. It's a chubby stick. I am liking this, functionality-wise. Let's see how it goes on. So I'm putting this on my lower lash line. How do I feel about this? The color is very pretty, but it's not as vivid as I would like. But again, functionality-wise, it's a retractable pencil, really easy to use. It's a pretty color. I'm going to add this to my yes list. Okay, well, we're almost done with eyes. I honestly don't have good luck at the dollar store for mascara, so I'm hopeful for this one. And this is called Beauty Intuition, and the color is black. And we'll see how it goes. It says instant volume and smudge proof. Okay, standard beauty wand. Wish me luck. That was just one coat. Gonna have to go in for number 2. Okay, it took 4 coats of this mascara to get any kind of length or definition. So, sorry, this is going to be on the fail list. Alright, and to top off my eye look, I'm going to be using this brow pencil in blonde, and also by LA Colors. Okay, so this is the LA Colors brow pencil in blonde. Has a nice little spoolie at the tip. And unfortunately, this one is not retractable. Those are my favorite. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so now that I'm done with this brow pencil, it's not a bad pencil, but I prefer my brows to be a little more defined, and I'm just not seeing that here with this pencil. Okay, so now we're down to the lips. So LA Colors has a lip liner called Miss You, and I think this is retractable. Yes, another retractable lip liner. I love it. I'm here for this. Okay, and the color is called Miss You, and it's a nudie color, nudie peach color. I like this. It's very natural looking. So it doesn't say it's long lasting. I'm going to guess that means it isn't, but I still like it. And now we have a lip stain by B Color. This looks a lot like the Benefit lip stain. And let's see how this works out. Told you this was unscripted, taking everything out of the package as I'm doing it. Looks like vampire blood. And this shade is called Candy Apple. Ooh, that's bright. Look at that. I went outside my lip liner and it's already staining. Whoa. Not what I expected. The stain is really strong, but it's an uneven kind of stain. As you can see, I went outside my lip liner by mistake, and I can't fix that. I think this is going to be hard to come off. You know what? I have to say the idea is great, but this just isn't working out. It's just too patchy. It's very uneven. Great concept, but this is definitely a fail. I'm going to go take this off. Okay, after using my lip scrub, I still have stain on my mouth. This stuff just doesn't want to come off. So my plan B is to use this LA Girl lip liner once again. And I found from my last item from LA Colors, the last item from LA Colors is this Shea Butter lip balm, and it's sheer, and it has shea butter in it. And this one is called Sheer Nude. So I'm going to line my lips. This lip pencil is very creamy, by the way. I do like it. And I probably could have filled in my entire lip, but I wanted to see if there was any kind of color payoff with this lip balm. If not, I may end up just coloring my lips and using this as a balm. So retractable, of course. It looks like a terracotta, but it says it goes on sheer nude. Oh, they were right. There's hardly any color to this at all. So now, surprise, I have one more color just to kick things up a notch. This is also by the company Be Pure, and it's a glow-up highlighter, and the color is Shimmering Pearl. And this reminds me of the e.l.f. Halo Glow, which is so adored. And I like these sort of products because they really are good for multitasking. You can use it as a highlight, and you can also use it as an eyeshadow. So let's see how this one works. It has a sponge tip applicator. So there's some kind of manufacturing flaw. The product just wasn't coming up enough. So I'm really struggling with this. So I'm going to try to work with this off camera. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to squeeze it up from the tube and just pat it on. I'm going to do this in real time. So it's really, really shimmery. I'm going to highlight my cheekbones. Okay, it's very, very creamy consistency. I do like that. And it has just enough shimmer in it. So I'm not mad with that. Let's see if I can highlight certain areas of my face. On the bridge of my nose. Whoops, that's a little bit too much. Let's try my eyelids. Well, unfortunately, it doesn't really work well for the eyelids. It adds a nice sheer, subtle glow to the face, but unfortunately, this was a manufacturing flaw. 2 thumbs down for that one. Okay, so after all that trial and error, this is the final look. Not mad at it. So what I ended up doing was I went back and used that the lip liner. I put it all over my lips, and I think it looks a lot better this time, second time around. So here are the ones that I thought were faves. The lip liner, can't say enough good things about this LA color lip liner. The balm was okay. It's your average balm. I did like this liquid blush by Ione. This is really pretty, very subtle color. The LA Colors Color and Haute. So these are all earth tone colors with two or three shimmers on the bottom. This is a really nice palette. It surprised me. The LA Colors Auto Eyeliner with a retractable pencil. This I thought was really good. As you can see, I tend to favor retractable pencils. The Niacinamide Glow, this wasn't bad. I thought it gave me a decent glow to my skin. The Green Tea Makeup Sponge for $1.25, just as good as the $20 one. And then finally, the LA Colors Shadow Stick in this olive green color that has a little shimmer in it. It's not a very dark color. I have it on my lower lash line. It's very pretty, but it's not over the top, but easy to apply. So those were my wins. Overall, I think all things considered, everything came out pretty good. I'm very happy with the results. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, share, or comment. Hit that subscribe button so you'll see my future videos. See you in the next one.